Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and deadass, I should be doing the Korra announcer voice for this news video. But at the same time, I don't want to call it a news video, and I don't want to do that sort of thing. I don't want it to get old as a bit, but also because I don't think this is news. I think this is news in the community, and I think that I'm gonna get a lot of questions from people about whether I saw this and whether I think it's real. So rather than having to say yes and then no to those two specific questions over and over and over again, I figured it's better to just squash this one and do this kind of video, which I don't usually do. I usually don't pay attention to sort of speculation posts from other players, especially when they are poorly worded and from a skeptical, extremely suspicious source. I want to put source in air quotes there. But yeah, I wanted to try something new this time around. So yeah, let me know if you want this kind of content next time this sort of thing happens. I'm not saying that to encourage players who may be making up fake leaks to make up more fake leaks. I'm not going to keep making videos on this like every single day if you guys keep posting this kind of crap. But if you, the community, want to see some of this stuff once in a while, I will indulge you. So what am I talking about here? There was a post made today, I guess, at 7 o'clock in the morning for me, which was about 8 hours ago. And essentially, it is a screenshot. It's not a post, like it's a post, but it's a screenshot. And it's leaked update 5.7 from Turkish game site. But it's actually, it should be 5.8, by the way, or 5.9, I believe. Because I think we're in 5. We're either in 5.7 or we're in 5.8. But we're definitely not going into 5.8. That's definitely not the case. The next update is definitely not 5.8. Or sorry, 5.7. It's going to be either 5.8 or 5.9. Anyways, there's already a mistake, is what I'm trying to say. The title of the post already has a mistake. And then the post itself is actually, if you like, it's not a post, it's a screenshot. When you click this, you can see that it's an image. And this is a screenshot from apparently a Turkish game site. Now, okay, I've been using a lot of qualifying language thus far. I just want to be very explicit. There is a very good chance that this is complete 100% baloney. This is fake. This is just something that someone made up. Although they went to great lengths to make it look real. I will applaud them for their above amateur, I would call it, semi non-amateur Photoshop skills. They made this look like a Bloomberg website. Now, Bloomberg is a bit weird because I don't think Bloomberg has a Turkish affiliate. I went on Bloomberg and I searched, just so you guys know, I searched Marvel Future Fight on Bloomberg. I didn't find anything about the game whatsoever. I searched the wording from the translation. Now I understand that apparently this is a translation from Turkish, but even when you search for it, you don't find anything that even remotely resembles what was translated. I know I can't search in Turkish, so it's not really helpful, but that is sort of the next, and also I tried to search more on Bloomberg, but you've reached your free article limit, and now I have to pay money. So thanks, Bloomberg. Also, thanks, the internet and blogs for destroying the print. Anyways, print media. Anyways, it's, whenever you're constructing, I will say this, fake post 101. If you want to try to fool people into believing that your fake post is real, you got to follow a few steps. You got to make sure that the post cannot be easily searched up. So you need to claim that the post was translated from a different language, or it was, found from some obscure website that people can't find. That way, it's going to be harder to trace this to its natural conclusion. If this had been posted just saying that it was on the Bloomberg website in English, a very, very quick search would prove that it is 100% false. But now that we've got it's a translation from a Turkish game site that somehow uses the Bloomberg heading and also uses the Bloomberg font down here and uses the Bloomberg TV and radio, it makes no sense, right? Like, why would that be? But anyways, I can't disprove it with 100% certainty because it's Turkish translated to English. So yeah, this is sort of like the first clue that it's fake, but also it's a good way of convincing more people that it might not be fake because, oh, Cynicalex can't, or whoever the person may be, can't find the original website. Maybe it is true after all. So anyways, what are we getting into here? This is just some person's, wish list of what they want the next update to be. So it's pretty funny, so I'll read the whole thing. In the game Marvel Future Fight, global changes will happen soon, and it's been either purposely or accidentally, I don't know which one, but it's been error-ridden. So tons of mistakes, grammatical mistakes, spelling mistakes, inconsistencies in terms of the language being used. And again, that usually points to it being fake, but maybe this person was trying really hard to make it seem like it was translated, because Google Translate, doing its best, still has a ton of errors. In the January update, the developers tested a new mechanic, namely the 6th skill, without transferring the character to grade 3. I mean, I really enjoyed grade 3. I met a lot of friends. I had a lot of good times. Grade 4 was actually a little bit better for me, because grade 4s in my school were sort of seen as like the upper echelon. There was like this weird hierarchy, but like grade 6s were the best. For some reason, grade 5s were below grade 4s. They were just like a really quiet group of kids, at least when I was in grade 4. So I kind of felt like I was already second in command when I was in grade 4. Getting into grade 5, I didn't really move up, but then when I got to grade 6, then I was like the head honcho of the school. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Hopefully we can get some grade 3 mechanics in Marvel Future Fight, maybe some drawing, maybe some nap time. It looks like you stayed in class for the 2nd year, however. Like the language is just brutally inconsistent. Netmarble Deputy Executive Director. Deputy Executive Director Shawi Jean. I have no idea who this person is. I don't want to say their name is made up, because they might be a real person and I haven't actually bothered to Google. You know what? Shawi Jean? We can just Google this right now. Shawi Jean. Yeah, okay. All right, sure. Let's search Shawi Jean Netmarble. Sorry that it's cut off, guys. Yeah, this is not a real person. This person does not exist. This is not even coming up at all. X Jeans. And a guy playing the trumpet. Nice. And BTS. Awesome. Okay, so this made-up deputy executive director said, okay, this year we plan to add 6th skill, the team attack, for all characters of local teams. This is something that I've expressed, and probably other star agents and other YouTubers and other just people in the community, Discord, Twitter, Reddit, whatever, have expressed their desire, because we see it for the Warriors of the Sky, and then we start imagining for other groups in Marvel Future Fight. The Asgardians, the Fantastic Four, the Inhumans. It'd just be lovely, it'd be beautiful. So yeah, it's not a bad idea. We were the first to do this with the Warriors of Heaven. Again, wrong translation. And in the near future, we will do it again. Or sorry, we will do it with the team of Agents Shield. Again, they purposely misrepresented what it is. Agents of Shield. The continuation of our storyline, so they're talking about the story mode, will be tied to this team. It was said in an interview. Okay. Although in the early concept art, also in the I can't even read it. In the early concept art shows that the original uniform 3099 will receive Daisy Johnson, Phil Coulson, and Deathlock. So Deathlock is misspelled, Coulson is misspelled, and this was what I had said in a video where I gave basically this exact suggestion. I didn't necessarily say 3099 uniforms, I just said uniforms. And in the place with this, the 6th skill will get Daisy Johnson, Phil Coulson, again misspelled with double L's as well, Melinda May, who's not even a playable character in the game, Bobby Morse. So that's Mockingbird. So for some reason they give the uniform to Deathlock, but then they don't give Deathlock the 6th skill. Okay, sure. In addition to this, we want to expand on the theme of the power of the Terrigen Fog, which is the Inhumans, and believe that it is time to give the king the opportunity to develop to the 3rd level. So they reference grade 3, but then they also reference 3rd level. Again, inconsistencies with the translation. Added the narrator. Okay, really weird. The narrator, I thought it was Shawi Jean. So this imaginary person that you made up and then gave the title Deputy Executive Director is now somehow the narrator. The narrator of what exactly? The narrator of this fake post? The narrator of your life, the narrator of the world. Like, is this the universal narrator? Are we talking about the big one in the sky? Who's the narrator exactly? With the big one in the heaven, I guess? Anyways, download the update in February and stay tuned on the official Twitter, Facebook, and Netmarble forum. What you think? What do I think? I think this is a pretty funny and a halfway decent fake. But yeah, I don't give this any credence. I think that it's important to recognize certain things that the player base wants being reflected in this kind of post. If it comes true, it's not because of this post. It's because players have asked for it. So, you know, it's sort of like a convenient way of if you throw enough darts at the dartboard and you throw them where other players are throwing them, then if it comes true, you're like, oh, I was right all along. No, you're not. people have been asking for tier 3 Black Bolt for ages. Like, we've been asking for Black Bolt tier 3 since like last year, for like the next 10-12 months. And yeah, a lot of players, myself included, have expressed the idea of continuing the story, and we got the idea originally from Mr. N, the continuing the story from chapter 8 onward, chapter 9, chapter 10, chapter 11, chapter 12, chapter 13, with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., with the Asgardians, and then with the Ultimates and the Alpha Force, or Alpha Flight in space with Captain Marvel. So yeah, these are things that players have been saying. So if Marvel Future Fight, you know, does that, or if we've sort of interpreted that correctly, that's just sort of either the logical continuation in terms of the story mode, or in the case of Black Bolt Tier 3, it's what players have been asking for, not this fake post becoming true. You know, there's a small chance, of course, that I'm wrong and the post is right. I don't know. I can't search in Turkish. I think if the post was more legit, there would have been a non-translated and a translated version posted simultaneously. That's another thing that sort of leads me to believe that it is fake, because it's only posted in English, and like this badly written English, and then it's not there's no link, there's no web page, so verifying the proof is 100% impossible. So yeah, I just wanted to bring this to your attention, guys. I just think it's pretty funny. I know some people out there work really hard to come up with fakes. We get fakes literally every month in Marvel Future Fight, which I'm kind of entertained by. It's definitely amusing. We've seen like fake comic cards, we've seen fake characters. Last month with the Warriors of the Sky, we had fake screenshots floating around of the MCOC characters that were badly photoshopped into the team menu here, like King Groot and Aegon and not the champion, but like Aegon and Guillotine 2099, and all that stuff. So I think that's funny. I think it's amusing. I think it's entertaining. Let me know in the comments if you agree as well, and what else you can offer as far as proving that this post is fake, or if you have some sort of super duper hyper secret information, if it's not fake, hit me up. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.